Kobe Bray off the board. Back up. Here we go. Here we go. Less than 50 spots left with Cooper Flag up there, ready to go. Get yourself in. Who wants that Cooper Flag? Abs Porzingis off the board. Get it going. Cooper Flag, Steph Curry, Joker, your top three. Cooper Flag 101 was hit today. That's crazy. That's crazy. Win. I'm in Malak off the board. Yep. That is sick, Michael. That is sick. The beauty is we got more things that we can hit. No, it's not just about the 101, but that is nuts that the 101 has already been hit. We're at $3 right now. McNibb trying to get that Cooper Flag for $3. Typically, bucks. LL Ware off. Brown 101 getting hit today too. Let's go, Tyler. Now we're freaking talking, dude. I ain't worried about what other people doing. I'm worried about what we doing right now. These scouting about to get Coop for $1. Wouldn't that be crazy? Coop for $1 would be nuts. Absolutely be. Oh, man. Bob Carrington off the board. Go, get yourself in. It's almost time to rip. It's almost time to go. Maxi off the board. Go, 43 spots left. There's got to be a nuke of a Coop in here. There's got to be a nuke of a Coop in here. If Coop's holding out for this long, there's got to be a nuke of a Coop in here. I'm feeling it, man. As Redemption Coop was nasty, you're not wrong. Not wrong. Let's see what we can hit tonight. Will Richard off the board. Let's see what we can hit right now in this Coop. In this Coopity Boops. Get a 100% Coop rate tonight. Minimum. I'll see. Knock off the. Thoughts? While we're filling this break, does anybody want to play some Tony Hawk's Pro Skater with me? You're right. Yeah. Holding on to what I am. Oh, man. Round my feed. Tony Parker off the board. 40 spots left. Would you get all the hidden tapes? You already know, dude. You already know. So confused about what to do. I remember I went to a friend's house because his parents were friends with my parents. And so they went over, so I went over to go hang out with the kids. They were playing Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2. And I was like, I'm good at Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2. Like, don't mess with me on that one. Brandon Ingram off the board. And this dude is playing as Spider-Man. And I'm like, wait a second. How did you get Spider-Man? He's like, I beat the game. I grinded it out. I was like, I didn't even know that was a thing. I realized there was levels to this. And I was just not on that level. Not yet. I had to go back, figure some stuff out. Spider-Man? Wait a second. McCall Bridges off the board. Telling me to act my age. Do some crazy extended grinding. You already know. You already know. Do a little flip trick in between each grind, too. So you get that multiplier up, so you get a bigger score. Very important. Also, I'll be real with you. Super moves, not worth it. My opinion. Specials, not worth it. Not worth it. Desmond Bain off the board. Guys, we got 37 spots left with Cooper Flag and Steph Curry live in the first half of a case of Inception. You pull the 900? I never really did the 900. I'll be honest with you, I never really did the 900. Because, again, that's a special move. And I feel like it took more time to do the 900 than to just spin 900 degrees. I could never scientifically prove that, but I felt like that was true. Macomb Dadier off the board. The heck is that? Macomb Dadier? Well, he just won a ring. He just won a ring with the Knicks. Like two. He hasn't really done too much yet. Straightforward with you. Draymond Green off the board. But he, hey, just won a ring with the Knicks. Just won a ring with the Knicks. Draymond Green off the board. We're back up. Let's go. Donovan Mitchell off the board. This song is psychotic. 34 spots left with Koopity Boops. Still on the board. Steph Curry's still on the board as well. Kind of crazy. Only 34 spots left. First half of the case of Inception. A boy Latino crushing it, right? Boy Latino crushing it, right? That's Sean George. As he should be. I'll be honest with you. With Koopity Boops on this board here. Only 33 spots left. You play Nintendo 64? A little bit. A little bit. Oh, did I play? No. I played um on PlayStation. I was a PlayStation kind of guy. Who'd I even get? I've never heard of the. I just told you! Eves Missy off the board. Hakom Dadie is. He plays for the Knicks. He hasn't really done much yet, but he just won a ring with the Knicks. Hakom Dadie. I think this was his rookie year. Yeah, this was. I'm pretty sure this was his rookie year. Never heard of her. Now, wait a second. What do you. Amin Thompson off the board. 31 spots left with Cooper Flag still live. He's crazy. First half of the case here. First half of the case. Trying to get that Coopity Boops here. Cam Jones off the board. Yo. Girl, don't you stop. Driving me. Boom, baby. Next. Kevin Love off the board. Got less than 30 spots left with Cooper Flag, Steph Curry, your top two. First half of a case of Inception coming your way. John Tanch off the board. Yo, 28 spots. Cooper Flag, Steph Curry, Joker, Jalen Brunson, Manu Ginobili, your top five. Must have hit something. Sarah must have hit something. What we got? Jalen Brunson off the board. Jalen Brunson off the board. Whoa, I almost fell over. One night stand. Tyler Smith off the board. Got to start to feeling so low. I decided to stay. Yes, I did. Just go down and check out the show. Garrett Allen off the board. $25 spots left. Cooper Flag still live. First half of the case of Inception. Who's taking it? Who's taking it? Thought that they were out of their mind. Paolo Banchero off the board. Half case, exception, Cooper Flag, Steph Curry. Your top two here with only 24 spots left. It's almost time to go. It's almost time to go. Fucking music right. Cooper Flag down. There it is. There it is. 23 spots left. You've got Steph Curry as your top spot. Not a bad spot at all, by the way. Scoopity boop off the board. Damn, let's go. Steph Curry, great spot. Great spot. And it's Rodman off the board. Back up. Steph Curry, your top spot. This is the first half of the case of Inception here. First half of the case of Inception here, so get yourself in. Let's go. Let's go. X getting a steal. Holy crap. Got it. Jalen Wells off the board. We're back up. Back up. Let's go. Let's go. Sorber off the board. Manu Ginobili. Who did I just get? Tex, you got Thomas Sorber and Jalen Wells. Black off the board. Let's go. Shepard down. It's almost time to go. It's almost time to go. We got 17 spots left. 17 spots left. Pablo! What's up, buddy? Been off the board. At work. Over there working, bro. Imagine working right now. Your two, no way, no way. Uh-oh, Glenn got. Let's go. $20. I really, really despise LeBron now. Why is that? Against Dort off the board. You want? Petty picking and team nonsense. Max Struz off the board. It's the offseason. He can do whatever he wants. He's got all the time in the world. Like, he doesn't need. Mari Williams off the board. Who's taking Steph Curry here? 1 in 13 shot at Steph Curry right now. And right now, from what I'm looking at, there's a 8 to 10% probability he goes to the 76ers. Johnny Furphy off the board. Means he is definitely. Got 12 spots left. Steph Curry's one of them. It's crazy that you can bet on what team LeBron's going. That's insane. We live in a freaking. We live in a crazy world, man. Bradley Beal off the board. Going to the Wizards. 11 spots left. Steph Curry is one of them. Look at this. Look at this. This is your 11. Great names here, guys. Great names here. I hope he goes to the Indiana Fever. Jalen Clark needs some help. Jaylen Brown off the board. Ten spots left. I gotta go back to work. Have a great day, Pablo. I love you, buddy. Hope he just goes, stays. Oh my God. I hope you goes just home and stay there. Okay, got it. Whatever that means, B-Mac. You know what? 5-second mute for B-Mac. For not making any sense. 5-second mute for B-Mac. Dalen Peter off the board. Probably driving in 30 minutes. All right, brother. I'll see you soon. 9 spots left. Your top two, Steph Curry and Joker. Don't mute me. I would never mute you, Mac. I'd never mute you. Only B-Mac. I hope LeBron goes home and stays home. Better. There you go. Much better. Thank you, B-Mac. Thank you for putting in the effort and energy necessary. See, now look how much better chat is now. Look at that. Michael Porter Jr. off the board. Let's go! Steph Curry, 1-8. It's Steph Curry. 1-8 opportunity. It's Steph Curry here. If this was a full case here, we'd be going crazy. Why can't I hear you?
I don't know, Tex. I don't know. Maybe if you turn the sound up, maybe you might have to leave the app, crash the app, come back. I'm not sure. This is now an ASMR break. Ready to rip some cards for the friends.
Kawhi Leonard off the board. Get it going. 7 spots left. Steph Curry, your top spot here. Steph Curry. Still up there, 1-7. It's Steph. From downtown. You know that guy? Am I watching the comedy show? In the comedy show. Joker off the board. What do you mean the comedy show? 1-6 opportunity. It's Steph Curry. First half of the case here of Inception. Let's hit a nuke for a friend right here, right now. On Holland off the board. On Holland down. We're back up. We got 5 spots left. 1-5. It's Steph Curry. This wheel is killing me tonight. I'm sorry, Big Dip. I'm sorry, bro. 1-5 shot at Inception. 1-5 shot at Inception. No, 1-5 shot at Steph Curry. Half case of Inception. There it is. Michael said, give me him. Give me him. What we got? Steph Curry. Bang. Bang. There it is. 20 spots. Best is Tyrese Halliburton. I'm sorry. Hey, Dave, I'm sorry. Taking the next spot. If Fears off the board. Three spots left. 3 spots left. Noah Sengu, Denny Avdija, and Will Riley. Get yourself in. First half of the case here, Inception. Hit some big cards for some friends. Gonna hit some big cards for some friends. Will Riley off the board. Back up, here we go. Only got 2 left. Only got 2 left. The Sangu off the board. Bija is your last spot. Get yourself in. Final spot mojo here. First half of the case. Ready to go. All right, time to take some screenshots. For my food tonight. I get myself some food. Oh, I'm a little hungry tonight. All right. This is your first screenshot right here. I'll give you 5 seconds to take a screenshot. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Screenshot number 2. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Screenshot number 3. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Your final screenshot right here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's an absolute nuke for the friends here. Thank you to everybody who got in. Time to go. What break is this? S54. Here we go!
Let's rip.
Let's rip, everybody. Break S54 is live. My name is Bruce. I'm your host for the evening. This is my best friend and co-host, as always. His name is Baron James. But tonight you can call him Victor Wemberiam. He loves you so much, you're gonna blow your kiss. You're gonna go. Mwah. I gotta get some stuff situated. That real quick so I know who what. Friends, I do want to remind you that we do have pick your team breaks that we are trying to fill as well. 9 spots left in the first half of that case. So get yourself in on that. I said I'll rip the top right last. Best of luck, everybody. Let's hit some big cards, everybody. That is thick as hell. Okay. All right. Best of luck, everybody. Larry Markkanen. Evan Mobley's upside down. James Harden. On Knipple. Manuel Quickly, first on print to 99. Going to Lindsay. Timmy Butler. Got here. Oh my God. Anthony Black. Patch auto to 50. That's sick. Going to Tex. Tex, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Is that number 2? Number to 50. See, you can hit cool cards today, Tex. He's from Texas. There you go. Look at that. Look at that. You over here saying, I don't know any of my people. What is going on? Look at that. Look at that. Look at what you're getting. Look at what you're doing. Who's above Anthony Black? Emmanuel Quickly. They put me. Box number 2. Okay. Dyson Daniels. Walter Clayton Jr. I have a sweater? Really? Okay. Jalen Brunson. Brandon Miller to 99. Going to Glenn. Zion upside down. Okay. All right. Zion James RPA to 99. Going to Ink. Boxes left, including the box that's. I mean, they called their shot earlier saying that that box was going to go nuts, so saving it for last so that we can see if it's true. Got Jason Tatum, Paul George, Stephon Castle, Kyrie. At a 125, Common Malak. Going to Dylan. Ace Bailey. Got a rookie. Rasheer Fleming auto to 99. Going to McNipp. There you go, McNipp. Michael, what I will say is we're trying to find the right balance, brother. We've been trying to fill PYTs all night, and they haven't been touched. Well, they've been touched, but they haven't filled. So it's hard to find that balance of like, what are people, what's a good value that we can give you, and also get break going, But I will say, I think Dylan's in a good spot because Dylan just hit that Coopity Boops. Dylan's having a good night. That's why we got multiple break styles going on at the same time. Try to make it so you can make a decision as to what works best for you. All right, here's the wonky box. Here's the box that they said was gonna hit. Let's see what we got. We got something for sure, guys. Something for sure. Jamal Murray. Kawhi Leonard. Dylan Harper on the splashdown. Assuming that's a little SSP boy. A little SSP boy? Probably. I don't know. Going to Lindsay. Paul George. Gotta find a way. Kyrie to 125. Going to Glenn. Brandon Ingram. Oh boy, this thing looks nuts. This is out of 5. Uh-oh. Con Knipple auto to 5. Going to Sparrow. Oh my God. Wow. Wow. Told you that, box. You weren't wrong. Wow. I couldn't hit a 3 in a playing game. Brother, wasn't that 8 years ago? Boy, come back to the drawing board, dude. Ready to go. That's the case hit. What's the case hit? This right here? Splashdown? Is it a splashdown again? Yeah, absolutely. Be 2 seconds. I got you. Getting all of the cards nice and top loaded for the friends. Your cards are protected. Over the hits. Common block 125. Rasheer Fleming auto to 9. Anthony Black patch auto to 50. Emmanuel Quickly first on print to 99. Brandon Miller to 90. Sion James RPA to 99. Splashdown Dylan Harper. And a Con Knipple. On card auto to 5. Hey guys, we're in big cards tonight. We are hitting big cards tonight. And I got one break left. Unless we fill the... Hey, if we fill these PY2s, I'll rip them right now. I got no problem with that. And no problem with that. And this is my biggest card I've hit here. Let's go. Let's go. All right, so Topps logo is facing the other way on that one again. So I'm gonna put it in the same spot. We'll see if we can. We'll see if we can get some. We can get a little bit of information going on. This whole way that they wrap their stuff. All right. This is, I think. Yeah, this is, I think, the final break of the night. Unless we fill one of those PYTs, which I will gladly rip. That's its own case. That's its own case. We got 2 half cases on a PYT basis. I'd be grabbing my spots there as well. All right. Back up with every single spotlight. Oh, wait. Broken. Boom, boom. Half caser. Half caser here. Ready to go. Every single spot is live. Let's do it. Let's do it. Get yourself in here, friends. Every single spot is live. Final basketball break of the night. Unless we fill one of those PYTs. Well, let's hit a coopity boopity here. Let's hit a... I mean, we're at $2 right now. You get whatever you want right now. Get absolute freaking snipes right now for the friends. Michael taking a spot for $6. Woo! Akeem Olajuwon, first spot off the board. Here we go. We're back up. We are back up. It's time to go. Half caser of Inception. Ready to rock. Glenn trying to get us night. We're at $7 right now. I don't care who you get. Half case of Inception, $7. I'd be getting as many spots as I possibly could. As many spots as I possibly could for that. That's a hell of a deal. And what do we got? Colin Murray boils off the board. We're back up. Let's go. Let's go. Second half of the case here of Inception basketball. I've hit a nuke in both breaks I've done. I've hit a nuke in both of the breaks that I've done. So let's end this thing with a banger, yeah? Oh, Excel spreadsheet decided it wants to crash right now. Why not? Why not? Let's crash right now. Bones Highland off the board. Bones Highland down. We are back up. Let's go. Let's go. Second half of the case. Not a single Koopity Boop came out of the first half. Maybe he was waiting for right now. Maybe he was waiting for right here, right now. Oh, you back. Julius Randle off the board. Back up. On to 5 was nice. You are correct. Was very nice. Great hit. Great hit for the friend. First break I did tonight, Koopity Boop RPA. Second break, Conda 5. What are we gonna hit here? Victor Wembanyama for Glenn. I do have a feeling that big names are gonna go down quick. Quick here. Victor Wembanyama off the board for Glenn for $14. Highway robbery. I'm reporting you to the authorities. Congratulations, brother. Great spot. You deserve a good spot, bro. You deserve a good spot. Alberto in the lead. Who's taking his next spot here? But this is for Decatur. What's up, Bobby Ray? Get back to the music. Started this. Zion James off the board. Let's go. Second half of the case here of Inception. Glenn's in the lead, $14. Let's do it to it here. Rip a half case here of Inception right now. I could really rip some Inception right now. Dame Lillard off the board. We're back up. Shooting stars. We're at $4. Second half of the case did not hit a Cooper flag. In the first half of the case. Maybe this is the time. This is the now. Howard off the board. Howard off the board. We're back up. Let's go. Let's go. $8 right now. The half case of Inception. Get yourself as many spots as you can. Really cast a wide net out there. Shepard off the board. Self in. Cooper Flag, Dylan Harper, Con Knipple, LeBron James, Steph Curry, your top 5. Hell of a top 5 there. Hell of a top 5 there. I'm going to bed. All right, Glenn. Let me hit a nuke for you in your sleep. You'll wake up, find out you hit a nuke. Is Dort off the board? Get it going. We're at $3. Stockton off the board. We're back up. Get yourself in here. Second half of the case. Ready to hit a nuke for a friend. Let's go. Taking this spot. Grab this. How do I get insurance on that shipping for Con? Sparrow, send us a message. Send us an email, support@blacktiebreaks.com. Evan Mobley off the board. All right, I got to use the restroom, and also my food just got here. I'm going to go pick up my food. Give you a little union mandated bathroom break. Get yourself in. They put my food in front of a door that goes out. What? How would you even do that? Not a twist off. Everything. I hate everything. $13. How do I open a bottle? How do I open a bottle that's not twist off? Ace Bailey for $13. Oh my god. Back up, let's go. Can't believe this. I'm gonna keep trying. Get yourself in. We're at $9. There it is. Yep. Sourceful. Joker down. Guys, Glenn is sniping this board. Glenn is sniping this board. Let's get it going. $10 right now? What the hell happened? Go get my food, and everyone's like, all right, time. All right, it was a hungry conversation. Well, Glenn, if you're gonna keep getting spots for this cheap, you might as well stay up, bro. Might as well stay up. No sleep for you, brother. Get it going. Let's get it going. Tatum off the board. Let's get it going. Look, if you can get spots for sub $20 right now, you're going insane. Really. Allen Iverson off the board. Get it going. Cooper Flag, Dylan Harper, Con Kneppel, LeBron James, Steph Curry, your top 5 right now. Spots are going for less than I just spent on Uber. Spots are going for less than I just spent on my dinner. So. My dinner not going to hit me thousands of dollars worth of cards, I'll tell you that. James Harden off the board. Let's get it going here. Let's go. Olik off the board. Alex Tui off the board. Pharaoh's like, I just hit a nuke. I want to hit another one. Kyle Kuzma off the board. Let's get it going here, friends. $7. Crazy right now. Getting crazy deals. Asia off the board. Go. Cooper Flag, Dylan Harper. Conkinipple, LeBron James, Steph Curry. I mean, I've been hitting nukes every break so far. Cedric Coward off the board. That's a great spot, McNipp. You already know that. That's a great spot. Hugo Gonzalez. Go. $12 right now with Cooper Flag, Dylan Harper, Conkinipple. LeBron James, Steph Curry, Derek Queen. Johnson off the board. Johnson off the board. We're back up. Let's go. Berto. Jimmy Butler down. Get yourself in here, friends. Second half of the case. We're still live. Did not hit any Coopers in the first half of the case. How long do you think it'll take to fill this? I would guess hour and a half, Grant. That would be my guess. You're welcome, my friend. Alabama Carroll off the board. Carroll off the board. We're back up. Get yourself in. Let's go. Cooper Flag, Dylan Harper, your top two. Vehicle here off the board. We're back up. Angel! What's up, my friend? Josh is in the lead at $4. Second half of the case. Coming your way. Ready to go. Ready to stay. What about you? I'm vibing. Final break of the night. Got myself. There's this place down the road. Incredible, incredible food. But they make their version of a Crunchwrap Supreme, if you're familiar. Jared Allen off the board. One of the best things I've ever put in my mouth. Jared Allen off the board. What did you do today? Honestly, I slept a bunch. We had a meeting about the national car convention, which is next week. I remember Cannon off the board. And then I came to work. That's most of my day. Most of my day. What did you do today, Angel? Chilling. I love that about you. Chilling. I have fears off the board. Angel, if it ever gets too hot in my house, I got to invite you. Cool the whole thing down. Just chilling. Love it. Still in the lead right now, $15. Second half of the case here. Baby. Let's get it going. Oh, Max coming to nuke the board. Max coming to nuke the board. Back on, daddy. How's the board? Let's get it going. Get yourself in. Cooper Flag, Dylan Harper, Conkinibble, your top three. Gotta take another bite of this. Oh, good. Luka Doncic off the board. Evan Carter off the board. Back up. Here we go. Self in. Mitchell in the lead at $15. With this top five live, you guys getting deals. Absolute deals. I love it. Zachary! Horishaze off the board. Let's go. Get yourself in. Second half of the case. Didn't hit any Koopity Boops in the first half. Maybe this is the Koopity Boop time. Chase Richardson off the board. Back up. Here we go. Cooper Flag, Dylan Harper, Conkinibble, LeBron James, Steph Curry. Top five. Mitchell off the board. Mitchell downward back up. Get yourself in. Second half of the case of Inception. Lynn Brunson off the board. And we're back up. Will Richard off the board. Let's go. $9. Amin Thompson off the board. Yourself in, let's go. Get yourself in, let's go. Second half of the case. Inception. Olin Traore off the board. They're going Ebonics in the lead at $8. Taking this next spot. Odie Williams off the board. Let's go. Cooper Flag, Dylan Harper, Con Kneppel, LeBron James, Steph Curry. Your top 5. Half a case, second half of the case of in. Right? Come on. Drain. Michael. How about Con Kneppel? Off the bird. Let's go. Let's go. You want last break though? You think I can't do it again, Michael? You think I can't do it again though? Must not know me. You think that? Karl Malone off the board. $7. Karl Anthony Towns off the board. $7. Cooper Flag, Dylan Harper, LeBron James, Steph Curry, and now Derek Queen. are your top 5. Dollars. Fade off the board. Way down. We're back up. Let's go. Let's go. Like Dylan Harper, LeBron James, Steph Curry, Derek. SEA off the board. Back up. Let's go. Grab another bite. Another bite of the food. Fencer down. We're back up. Let's go. Had ourselves the second half of the case of Inception. Alex Starr off the board. Taking this next spot. Boopity boopity boop. Who's getting the boopity boopity boop? The Fawn Castle. So good spot. Back up, let's go. Second half of the case. Did hit a big concha nipple. In the first half of the case, not a single Koopity Boo. Cute. Here we go. Back up, here we go. $12 is where we're at right now. Cooper Flag Live. Dylan Harper, LeBron James, Steph Curry, Derek. Top 5. Lee off the board. Easily off the board. We're back up. Let's go. Get yourself in. Barnheiser off. Back up. Here we go. Here we go. Flag Dylan Harper, LeBron James, Steph Curry, Derek Queen. Your top 5 right now? Porzingis. Caps Porzingis off the board. We're back up. Get yourself in. Cooper Flag, Dylan Harper, LeBron James, Steph Curry, Derek Queen, your top 5. Second half of the case of Inception. Triple J off the board. Cooper Flag, Dylan Harper, LeBron James, Steph Curry, Derek Queen, your top. Oh, B-Mac what? What, B-Mac? Aras Buzelis off the board. We're going. Second half of the case. Taking another bite. Jason Newell off the board. Up in, let's go. 48 days, boys, then football. Love a good football. Love a good football. Mike's in the lead right now. Cooper Flag, Dylan Harper, LeBron James, Steph Curry, Derek Queen, your top 5. Second half of the case of Inception. Final break of the night. Unless we fill some of those PYTs, you do have that opportunity as well. Giannis off the board. Giannis off the board. Already prepared my fantasy. I haven't even looked to see when my draft is. Should probably do that, huh? Probably do that, huh? Halftime has not been set. Any black off the board? You want to be a champion? Honestly, my team. So it's a dynasty league. My team has got some work. Got some work that needs to be done this season. I think this season's going to be a season where I'm like, all right, maybe it's a little bit of a rebuild kind of year. Maybe it's a little bit of a rebuild kind of year. Dwight Howard, dude, Glenn tried to go to sleep. You guys giving him these kind of deals, he's back. He's back. Might be I've got like 18 quarterbacks. That's probably what you need, right? I really want to see if I can sell some of these quarterbacks, man. I've got Herbert, Jackson Dart, Tyler Shuck, and Cam Ward. I said, look, some of these rookie quarterbacks are going to go off, and I'm going to corner the market. I'm going to corner the market. Dirk Nowitzki off the board. No, 18 running backs. I was going to do the taco method and just get kickers. You know, you know. Mike's in the lead. Give me that Cooper Flag spot. Tracy McGrady off the board. We're back up. Second half of the case of Inception. I know my kickers. You're a kicker kind of guy. Kicker kind of guy. I actually am the reason. I'm the reason why my my league got rid of kickers. And like, I threw this huge stink about how kickers are dumb in Dynasty specifically. Yana got the board. And they were like, "Don't you have the best kicker? Why are you arguing this?" I was like, the point can still stand. I could have the best kicker in the league. The point could still stand that kickers are dumb in Dynasty. Mike's in the lead, $21. Difford off the board. Get it going. Who's getting the next spot? Cooper Flag, Dylan Harper, LeBron James, Steph Curry, Derek Queen. Your top five here. Second half of the case did not hit any Coopity Boops in the first half of the case. So, not saying that means we're going to hit one. Just saying the opportunity is out there. Saying the opportunity's out there is really, that's it. That's it. That's all I'm doing. LaMelo Ball off the board. I picked 10th. I don't even know where I picked. Who do I even go after? Who do I even go after in this year's Dynasty? I don't even know. I pick never. I pick never. My first pick is round 2, pick 11. Round 2, pick 11. I think I had decided that this upcoming draft class was not going to help me. Donovan Mitchell off the board. I think I made that decision. And I was just like, nah. My team is actually pretty good. I just, like, I didn't do as well as I normally do. You guys think Stephon Diggs is, like, should I get rid of Stephon Diggs? Probably not, right? Probably not. Ante DiVincenzo off the. We did just start this season moving forward. This season moving forward, we did start with individual defensive players. So we had our own separate draft for individual defensive players. And that was fun. So I've got Derwin James on my team. As you should, because Derwin James is a Johnny Broom off the board. Here we go. Get yourself in. Second half of the case of Inception. Oh. Woo-hoo. Missy off the board. Back up. Here we go. Here we go. Second half of the case. Another bite. Got me. Jalen Johnson off the board. We're back up. Here we go. Coopity boop. Dylan Harper, LeBron James, Steph Curry, Derek Queen. That's your top 5. Second half of the case. Brandon Ingram off the board. Let's go. Kobe Sanders off the board. Kobe Sanders off the board. We're back up. Get yourself in. Desmond Bain off the board. Don Salon off the board. Getting it rocking here, friends. We're getting it rocking here, friends. Cooper flag down for Mayo. Boom. Boom. Save me some money. We still got great names up here. Bonus off the board. They're going. They're going. Who's taking the next spot? Fifth off the board. Tyler Smith off the board. We're back up. Let's go. Yourself in. Second half of the case. Incredible opportunities are still alive. I know that Coopity Boop is down. We're sad about that. But incredible opportunities still. Zach LaVine off the board. Wells off the board. Get it going. Mike's in the lead right now, $15. Get yourself in. Second half of the case here, friends. Dylan Harper, LeBron James, Steph Curry, Derek Queen, Ant-Man. Top 5. Wolf off the board. Let's go. Parker off the board. Home down. Fine. Fine. Break of the night. Jay Edgecombe, great spot. Great spot. As we got great spots here. Got great spots here. Get yourself in. Second half. Second half of the case. Ready to hit some big stuff. Daniel's off the board. Ginobili off the board. That's some you. Down to 100 spots. Final break of the night. Second half of the case. Let's hit some nukes. I like coffee. I like tea. Tyrese Halliburton off the board. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. Hello, Ware off the board. We're back up. Let's go. Second half of the case. Ready to hit a nuke for the friends. Just, fade off into the sunset, really. Fade off into the sunset. Brooks off the board. Brooks off the board. Weird. Ion down. Let's get it going. Second half of the case here of Inception. Dylan Harper, LeBron James, Steph Curry, Derek Queen, Ant-Man, your top 5. Don't mind. Whatever you have. Baylor Sherman off the board. Go ahead. Just Porter Jr. off the board. Bucks. Take down. Over halfway done. Over halfway done with the fill. Let's get this thing going, friends. John George off the board. More off the board. Turner off the board. And let's go. Let's go. Bird down. Friends, get yourself in. It's almost time to rip this thing. We're making great time. You got great names up here. Dylan Harper, LeBron James, Steph Curry, Derek Queen, Ant-Man, your top 5. Second half of the case. Let's go. Ant-Man off the board. Let's go. Steph Curry down. Okay, we're just milking the board here. I love it. I love it. Get yourself some nukes. Evan Booker down. Oh, we're down. Lead at $19. Taking the next spot. Breaks down. The refund spots or no final sale. On what, buddy? On this, the surprise set is all sales final. That's a TikTok thing. Oh, we got a rerun mojo here. Got a rerun mojo here. Second half of the case. So, they do have dual autos. How that works here is we put both the names and we submit them to the card gods. The card gods let us know they spit out a name and tell us who deserves the spot. Edgar Demon off the board. There's a fancy word for all of that. I'm just not allowed to say it out loud. But that's what we do. Fancy word for that. I just can't say the word. It's like the Voldemort of yeah, that one. Mm-hmm. The tactic that must not be named. How have I 2 days in a row brought something to a Harry? Maybe it's time for me to watch some Harry Potter. Riley off the board. Go get yourself in. It's almost time to rip this thing. It's almost time to rip this thing. Let's go. Hammered off the board. Back up. Here we go. Second half of the case here, friends. Second half of the case here, friends. We're down to 82 spots. Almost time to go. Ready to rip. Who's ready to rip the final break of the night? I am. I am. God. Jalen Tyson off the board. Here's what I'll do. Here's what I'll do. Sudden death. Why not? You guys want to rip? I want to rip. Sudden death here. Jalen Tyson off the board. Let's go. We're back up. Let's go. Time to lock in. Time to lock in. Let's go. Sudden death. Hope we got another con this break. Let's freaking do it, dude. Freaking do it. Let's go. Second half of the case. 4 Inception coming your way. Last break of the night. We're rocking it. We're rolling it. We're all over it. Paul Bridges off the board. We're back up. Here we go. Here we go. Sudden death in effect. Sudden death in effect. You want to rip? I want to rip. Get yourself in. Get yourself in. Let's do it. Grab a 9, all I heard was shells falling. You got people sniping. So set a max bid if you got to. Rasheer Fleming off the board. We're back up. Set a max bid if you've got to, because we have incredible spots about to go down. Incredible hits that we're about to hit. And we got snipers on deck here. We got snipers on deck. Ready to take your hard-earned spots. Make them their hard-earned spots. Ryan Dunn off the board. Back up. Here we go. Here we go. Second half of the case. Rocking and rolling. Ben in the lead. Final break of the night. Yo, I solve it. Check out the hook while my D solves it. Jemima Shock off the board. Get it going. 20 seconds sudden death. That's all we got. That's all we got. What's the next spot? Off the board. Go, we're back up. Death, second half of the case. Ready to hit some nukes for the friends. LeBron James off the board. Told you we still got great spots. I told you we still got great spots. $10. God dang. Hawkins off the board. Up, here we go. Here we go. Let's get it going. We're back up. We're at $2. Peyton Pritchard down. We're back up. Get yourself in. Only got 70 spots left. $11 right now. With Dylan Harper, which is a nuke of a spot, still on this board. Got Holmgren off the board. Self in. Self in. Alex in the lead at $1. Second half of the case. At $1. Wow. Oh my God. Hell just happened. Drake Powell off the board. Powell off the board. We're back up. Second half of the case. We're at $1 right now. $1 right now. Setting in max bids. Like, I'm ready to snipe. Oh, called it. Called it. Called it. You got people ready to snipe. Derek Queen just went down for $11 because everybody was trying to snipe each other. That's why you set a max bid. Because Derek Queen just went down for $11 in a half case of Inception. Let's get it going. $3 right now. Therese Maxey off the board. As I thought we were excited to rip this thing. Where'd everybody go? Hit off the board. Elite $12. You got Dylan Harper, Cade Cunningham, Shaquille O'Neal, Magic Johnson. I see him raining. Perfect. Going. Dollars right now. Get yourself some spots here. Get yourself some spots here. Green off the board. You've got, like, right now, these spots are going for so cheap that you should just grab a bunch of them. Give yourself a better opportunity to hit something. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? That's what I would recommend. Vince Carter off the board. Let's go. Lead. Drew Holiday off the board. I have no namers, but I got Con though. Hey man, you got Con though. Jones off the board. Back up. Let's go. Down. But I'm Selpich off the board. Let's get it going. It's almost time to rip. It's almost time to rip. Second half of the case. Way that I rhyme. Yo, the why, man? No, so let's go, cuz. Things to make a thing go right. We'll make it out of sight. Kyrie off the board. Going. 7 spots left. Time to rip. Final break of the night. I mean, unless we fill those PYTs, which we could definitely do. We could definitely fill some PYT. Dylan Harper off the board. Let's get it freaking going, guys. Let's get it freaking going, guys. $5 is crazy. John Moran off the board. $5 is crazy. Ulbrich off the board. Aaron Gordon off the board. Here's what we're doing. 15 seconds sudden death now. 15 seconds sudden death now. Go. Speed it up. 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 And Reeves off the board. Set max bids if you have to, so you don't get sniped. Set max bids if you have to, so you don't get sniped. You only got 15 seconds. I'm trying to rip. You should be too. Giddy down. We're back up. Here we go. Get loose. Why Leonard off the board? Back up. 50 spots left. 15 seconds. Spins. Let's go. Sudden death. Grab yourself some spaces. It's going to be a great time. Mike, what do we got? Bradley Beal off the board. We're back up. Here we go. Second half of the case. Get yourself, like, realistically at this point, I would just be stretching out there, grabbing a whole bunch of spots. That's what I would be doing. You got crazy opportunities here. I mean, any opportunity is a crazy opportunity when you're ripping half a case of something. You know what I mean? Kevin Love off the board. Shaquille O'Neal would be great. Magic Johnson would be great. Yeah, great opportunity. I'll say great opportunity. You got great opportunity. Get yourself in 15 seconds, sudden death here. We're going. We're going. Boom, 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 boom. Bringing it home. Bringing it home. Roy Hachimura off the board. We're back up. We're back up. Final break of the night, unless we fill the PYTs. Could definitely happen. I'm okay with it. Fill the PYTs, I'll rip the PYTs. I'm okay with that. On and on the sun, having fun. John Thanj off the board. Get it going. We'll spend some time forever. Feel bad. Oh, hip, hip. There is Garland off the board. We're back up. You're getting spots for dirt cheap right now. Take advantage. Take advantage of the dirt cheap spots. KD off the board. We're back up. We're slamming through it. Slamming through it here. Got a steal. I just got a steal. Tristan De Silva off the board. We're back up. We're flying. We're flying. You got 15 seconds every time. Get a max bet if you have to. Where's all the people at? B-Mac? I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe they got like work in the morning or something. I don't know. I don't know. Magic Johnson off the board. The players, I meant. Maybe they got work in the morning, B-Mac. You ever thought about that? You ever thought about that? Maybe the players got work in the morning. Cade Cunningham, that's a great spot. Cade Cunningham off the board. We're back up, guys. Get yourself in. Only got 41 spots left, 15 seconds. Sudden death every time. Second half of the case. Mike's in the lead at $4. 4 buckaroons. Owapenda. Get it going. 40 spots left. Almost time to rip. Almost time to rip. Exclusive bald ass head. Back up. Let's go. Let's go. 15 seconds. Sudden death. Second half of the case. Team Rain it off the board. Go. Let's go. Tyrese Proctor off the board. Spots left, 15 seconds, sudden death. Robert, what's up, baby? Martin off the board. 6 spots left. It's almost time. It's almost time to rip this thing. 15 seconds, sudden death. Robert, what you up to, brother? How you doing? I'm absolutely vibing tonight. Elon Peter. Absolutely vibing. We got the final break of the night. Supposed to be sleeping. You're supposed to be sleeping? Why aren't you sleeping, bro? Why aren't you sleeping, dude? You go quickly off the board. I saw the man, the myth, the legend, Bruce is in tonight. You know what? That's a good reason. Robert, that's honestly actually a great reason. Actually is a great reason. You gotta stop using your... Well, yeah, the surprise sets are back. Surprise sets are back. This is what we wanted to do in the first place. Ben Sadaf off the board. 33 spots left, 15 seconds, sudden death. I didn't know why you switched. So Joe, what was happening? I guess I can talk about it now. Shaquille O'Neal off the board. There were other people that were doing things that they should not have been doing using the surprise set. So to combat that, TikTok said if you use the surprise set, maybe not as many people know that you're live as they're supposed to. And so we were noticing that every time we did the surprise set, like 4 people were here. We're like, what's going on? Noah Sangu off the board. Will you show the names later? Absolutely, I will. Absolutely, I will. It's always a couple of people. And then also, it just bugged out for a bit. It bugged out for a bit. And it just said, it just started like giving spots in numerical order. Ryan Nemert off the board. Like not spinning it at all. Didn't KG get picked? KD. Kevin Durant is gone. Kevin Garnett, I think, is still live. Ryan Nemert off the board. Ivy off the board. Best left. We got him in order. Kevin Garnett, Kasparis, Dennis Rodman, Joan Behringer, Brandon Miller's your top 5 right now. Coming up, so you better get parties. Yeah, the top spot's the spot you just hit, Tony. Tony from France. I'm from France. Well, my family is. My family is from France. 90. I'll tell you, I'm so French. Bread and butter. It better not be in the same room as me, because it's about to get deleted. Jordan Poole off the board. Jordan Poole off the board. Bread and butter, dude, over. It's over. I mean, obviously got to be the right bread, got to be the right butter, but bread and butter, done. Done. And I'll tell you, as a true Frenchman, back in the day, I was working in the restaurant industry. I was a little bit different of a Brucey boy than I am now. My breakfast was a buttered croissant, a cigarette, and a coffee. That's about, straight up, that's about as French as it gets. You could do a chocolate croissant. I didn't have the ability to get a chocolate croissant at the time. But a buttered croissant, cigarette, and a coffee. OG Ananobi off the board. That's what got me through my doubles at the restaurant. Escargot. I've never had escargot. I will be honest. Never had escargot. Never had frog legs. I'm trying to think of like what are some things that. Never had foie gras. Walter Clayton Jr. off the board. Good if it's. I'd be willing to try it. Mike's in the lead, $2. That's the best TV. Foie gras. Never had it. Wouldn't be against it. Would not be against it, but I've never had it. Jazz Lanier off the board. So good with bread and butter. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Paul George off the board. My middle child wants to go to Paris. We are running this back. You know what, B-Mac? That's about to be a 5-second mute. About to be a 5-second mute. My middle child wants to go to Paris. I don't want to go to Paris. I do not want to go to Paris at all. Micah PB off the board. I also keep trying to have this conversation with my kids. I really need to like let my kids know that first off, Paris not what they think it is. Second off, they're not used to not having like central air. And they will not take kindly. Go to Nice. I've heard great things about Nice. Jalen Brown off the board. You're talking about Paris was great before? You were born in Nice? Von Small off the board. Yeah, I've heard not like a lot of very bad things about Paris. I'm not like not that I'm like super I mean, I guess I am. I am kind of distanced from France because my family French to Canada dropped down to Maine. That's where I was born. Norman Powell, but they definitely got that like couple generation Canadian like I don't want to say like bastard French, but it kind of is. Realistically, it kind of is. But I really do want to really do want Galaxy Akimov. We got 16 spots left here. It's almost time to rip. You got 15 seconds, sudden deaths. mean, that's not. It's not super expensive to fly there, but it's not cheap. I was just looking up some tickets. Marcus Smart. I always do that. I'm like, I should check this out. And then I look up like how expensive would it be to get there. And then that's either a deterrent or not. What would be the best time of year to visit, Tony? Let me know. Behringer off the board. Fall? Okay. So like September, October kind of situation? Fall for Paris, summer. Okay. I don't care about Paris. Like realistically, I've been trying to find a way to get my kids to stop caring about Paris. Liam McNeely off the board. So if we're talking summer, well, I did September, October, like 900 a person. Not great, not terrible. Definitely not great. Let's check next summer. Say my birthday. A little birthday trip for the boy. That is. Dennis Rodman off the board. Oof. $1,300. God dang. What happened? What happened? Right off the board. You said that's lightweight for me. What do you mean? What do you mean? Brother, I order exclusively off the dollar menu at McDonald's. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? We know you rich. That is a bold-faced lie. That is a bold-faced lie. Let's check. What happens if I... What happens if I do... Gaspars is still on there. I got 9 spots left. 15 seconds. 15 seconds. Sudden death. Spots are going dirt cheap right now. Kyle Filipowski off the board. Dirt cheap here. Half case. Oh my god, you just sniping him. Just absolutely sniping him, dude. Taking him out. I mean, you did have to pay $8, you know. That bread and butter, that's that French connection right there. That's that French connection right there. Trae Young off the board. Six spots left. Bobby. Mario Williams off the board. You gotta snipe another one? We got 5 spots left. $2. Okay, $6. Tyler Harrow off the board. 4 spots left. I'd love for a spot to go for $10. That would be great. Oh, that would be so good. No way. That's so funny. Are you joking? Are you joking, dude? Bro, what? 3 spots left. I just watched a back to school ad on the TV. And they're doing back to school shopping. And this girl got a pencil case that looks like a stick of butter. No way. We're over here talking about butter. This girl got a butter pencil box. Amir Watkins off the board. 2 spots left. Thomas Sorber, Ryan Kalkbrenner, your last 2. Second half of the case. Time to get this thing going. Final break of the night. Gonna be a great time here. Mike. Thomas Sorber off the board. Ryan Kalkbrenner, your final spot. Last spot, Mojo, Ryan Kalkbrenner. And then we're ripping. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That box just fell over. That box said, I know I got hits in here. I know I got hits in here. Bring it up to 10. They won't do it. They won't do it. Ryan Kalkbrenner off the board. All right. Box very heavy. That box very heavy. All right. Time to show your... Gotta rip that first now, right? So, I was gonna save it for last because I'll show you. But the wrapper is going the opposite way. Oh, I remember your 3 snipes. Gonna give you guys 5 seconds to take a screenshot of each time. We got 4 screenshots for all of the spots. 5 seconds on the first screenshot right here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Screenshot number 2. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Screenshot number 3. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And your final screenshot. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Final break of the night. Thank you to everybody who helped me fill this thing. Let's get it going. Best of luck. S55. Here we go!
Let's rip.
Let's rip, everybody. Break S55 is live! My name is Bruce. I've been your host all evening. I got one more break for you. This is my best friend and co-host as always. His name is Berwin James, but for these basketball breaks, you can call him Victor Wembanyama. He loves you so much, you're gonna blow a kiss. You're gonna go, mwah. Let's do it. Here we go. Final break of the night, second half of the case. Let me in. Thank you. What? Here we go. Norman Powell. Cedric Coward. Jaylen Brown. Reed Shepard. Amin Thompson. From the back, Liam McNeely. We got an out of 25. Ooh. Vince Carter. Persistent Marks Auto, Vince Carter for Michael. That's sick. Sick. Is that me? Vince Carter is... Yeah, that's you, Michael. That's you, Michael. All right, box 2. Got a thicky boy here. Brandon Miller, Colin Murray Boyles, John Morant, James Harden, Sabonis to 75. Going to Mike. Backwards. Dyson Daniels. Jace Richardson on the RPA. Going to Mr. J.
Wow.
So good, dude. It's this Mexican place down the road that like their version of a crunch wrap. So good. Zach message back, so we're doing it 5.
I would take longer.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I think we're gonna have to record like a couple different ones, and I think we're gonna record one and be like, wait, that was a minute.
What are
Yeah.
you talking about?
I don't know if there's like a specific to talk about, or because like that script made it look like
Like 2 things in back.
yeah. The photo booth. I'm sure he's
Maybe like the junior break.
yeah. I just when I read that script, it made it seem like this is what we're selling. Right. So that was my confusion because it was like that whole script made it look like it was this is what we are. This is like what is for sale.
Not selling.
Right. Well, yeah. Yeah, for sure. We would never.
We would never have cars there.
We follow the
Maybe we should
rules
do something
all
like
the
that.
time.
Yeah,
Here's what we're selling. Absolutely nothing.
Blur in the back.
Elijah Martin, Alvin Caro, Tyrese Maxey.
After it drives by. You know what I mean?
Jamal Murray, Ryan
And
Nemert.
he's like,
Danny Wolf on the auto to 25. I think that's great. Yeah. Make our own cards. Well, I mean, that kind of fits what we're doing anyway. Why do they turn all those cards around annoying as hell? Dude, they want to make sure that I get my finger workouts. Want to make sure I get my finger workouts. Ooh. 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 Yeah. Didn't realize there was only one pack of box. Yeah, there. This is one of those. This is one of those products where it's like short, sweet, and to the point, but you got humongous cards that can come out. What was the highest bid? I think when we were chasing Cooper Flag, I think it was in the 30s. I think it was in the 30s. Peaked at the 30s. All right. Final box. This is the box that we were trying to figure out. Is this box the big boy? What was he hit? It was what, like final 70 or something like that? Did I miss it? We're at the final box, Joe. This box does feel different. This pack does feel different. And there's a redemption. There might be something to that. Oh, wait. There might be something to that. Andrew Nemert. Draymond Green. Edgar Demon. Brandon Ingram. Andrew Nemert again. Evan Mobley to 50. Due to receive a rookie jumbo relic auto. Cooper Flag again. Going to Mayo. That's how we do it. That's how you end the night. That's how you end the night. Buy that right now for $7K. I mean, Raven making a hell of an offer. Was that worth? Apparently, at least $7K, Tony. You beat Ray? Let's go. For 7,001. Let's go, Mayo. All right. Well, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. Let's go over the hits here. Vince Carter, Persistent Marks Auto 25. You ship me a baguette or something as a consolation. I got you, brother. Jason Richardson on the RPA. Sabonis 75. Evan Mobley to 50. Danny Wolf Auto to 25. And a Cooper Flag rookie jumbo relic auto. Going to Mayo. And that's it. That's the end of the night. Thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. Thank you so much for vibing with the friends tonight. I love you all. Some of you more than others. You know what? Let me just mute BMAC for 5 seconds real quick before I leave. That's because I feel like it, B-Mac. Don't leave me. I got to, Raven. I gotta go. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I love you all. Have an incredible rest of your night. Goodbye, everybody. I'll be back tomorrow night. It's gonna be a great time. We're going crazy until the National, and then at the National, we're going even crazier. So the countdown has begun. Have a great night, everybody. Goodbye. Goodbye. And if you're over on TikTok.